Hello. So this video is going to be soft-spoken, and it's going to be different than any other video that I've ever made, I think. This is a video to my 27-year-old self. I am going to be turning 22 in 2 weeks, and I've seen a few videos floating around YouTube where people are dedicating videos to themselves 5 years in the future, something along those lines. And so I thought I'd make one for myself, and hopefully I will not watch it until I am 27. 27-year-old Corinne. The only thing I know for certain is that you finished your degree and that you're 27. That's all I know. In 5 years, I will be in my late 20s. I have so many questions in general. You know, sometimes in school you're asked to write, where do you see yourself in 3 years? And where do you see yourself in 5 years? And this is similar, but it kind of has a different perspective. Where are you living? How many books have you published? I'm about to publish my first book, probably in a few months. Have you published 2, 3, the whole series at this point? Are you married? Where are you living? Do you have kids? 5 years having kids. I honestly can't imagine that. And are you pregnant? Because I mean, a lot of people have kids in their mid to late 20s. I mean, Erin got married when she was 27, and they had Maggie a year later. Do you have kids? I think is the most intriguing, mind-boggling question that I can think of right now. I also can't really imagine myself with kids. I mean, of course, the future isn't set in stone. Obviously, this video kind of proves that point. But wow. Kids, that's what my mind is lingering on. As of right now, I don't want kids, but of course my opinion could change, and if I do have kids, I will love them with all my heart. But wow. Let's move on to a different question. Where are you living? In 5 years, I picture myself living in a cozy apartment or in a small house with enough room for all my books. Like, you know, enough bookshelves to fit them all, and either sharing it with a partner or having a few roommates. Wow. What job do you have? And how long have you had that job? Because I'm not going to be in retail forever, at least I hope not. What was finishing school like? How does it feel? And how long did the midlife crisis last? Because you know you're going to go through one of those anyway. When I ask where are you living too, I wonder if you're living in a different state. I can't really imagine living outside the state that I am now. I love this place, but I can also imagine wanting a new change of scenery, and of course jobs can move you places. Like if my dream job ends up being in Florida, I'll move to Florida. But my picturesque dream job would just to be a full-time writer, and I wonder if I'm ever going to accomplish that, whether it's at 27 or not. You know, I'm not doubting myself, but trying to be realistic that I'm probably not going to become the next J.K. Rowling, but it's not going to stop me from trying. What new characters do you have in your head? How long are your books? Have you gone into any book signings, or do people recognize you on the street as that author, as their favorite author? Has YouTube taken off a little bit more? I hope it's still around in 5 years. I mean, it's already 10 years old. I can't imagine it disappearing. It's so popular. Who are your friends? Do you still keep a journal? If you're still doing YouTube, which is in the plans, I don't plan on ever stopping. What kind of videos have you made? How has your channel expanded? Do you have equipment? Do you know how to use proper editing software and computers now? Considering your grade in the Introduction to Computers class last year, I can't really imagine being very good with technology, but I mean, things change. How old is Vern gonna be? Oh, he's gonna be 23. How old's Megan gonna be? She's gonna be 20. Imagining anybody 5 years ahead of time, including myself, is just mind-boggling. Have you met anybody that you want to meet? YouTube stars, celebrities? To be quite honest, I tend to want to meet YouTube stars like Superwoman and Dodie Clark versus celebrities, but I would love to meet a celebrity. I still just, the biggest questions are career, where are you living, and do you have kids? 'Cause I can't imagine having kids. More specifically, I keep thinking, am I, in 5 years from now, am I pregnant? I've imagined it a lot, being pregnant and what I'd be like as a mother, but actually thinking that it might happen in 5 years? Wow. Time goes by so fast. I've been at my retail job for over a year. I've been doing YouTube for years. I'm almost done with my college education. I'll be graduating by 2018. And that's where the panic is settling in. I've never had a time in my life where I can't remember going to school. I went to preschool when I was 3. So just imagining a time in my life where school isn't in the cards is just mind-boggling. Like, college helps you get a better job than just a high school education. I know that. And that's why I'm going to college, and I enjoy learning. But by 2018, to not be doing that, I wonder if I'll go back to my community college just to take a class just to refresh my brain, not really, to expand my degree or anything. As of right now, I'm not interested in that. I just want to get the degree that I'm working on right now and be done with it. But I wonder if I'll go back to just have a change of pace, or if I, will wait until I'm in my 50s and want to do that. Let me tell you what's going on in your life currently. You're in a relationship, a brand new relationship, and you're very happy. You've been saying this for the past, 5 or 6 months, but you took your birthday off, you requested it off from work, so you're going to spend the entire day at Barnes & Noble with the person you're dating and hopefully a few other people. Brittany, Michael, maybe Jared. This will be the first year that I get to really do whatever I want on my birthday. And I'm not saying I've never enjoyed my birthday. All I mean is that, like, you know, past years I've always had to go to school because I was in high school or middle school. Like, there wasn't an option to take it off and go somewhere during a work week. And this year you get paid on your birthday too, so that's like an awesome birthday present. Happy birthday, here's some money. You're almost done with your first book. Well, you are done with your first book and you're getting over writer's block. And the person you're dating is very encouraging and they write too. And you're so infatuated with them. I hope my life is good in 5 years. You're sitting in your very messy kitchen. You made scrambled eggs for breakfast and the eggshells are just sitting on the counter. You have to wash dishes before having lunch and leaving for work. I hope I see Michael today. He's always a bright spot in your workday. He's a great guy. Been working for him for a while, and he's been your manager for a little over 6 months, I think. You've met so many great people at work, really decent people, and I hope that future career choices has the same effect. You know, I really can't think of anything else. Just trying to think 5 years in the future and solidifying actual ideas of what will happen is hard to wrap my brain around. You like shows like The Blacklist and Lucifer and Speechless. I can't imagine some of those shows still being on in 5 years. Probably not Speechless, but maybe Lucifer and The Blacklist. I don't know if Criminal Minds will make it another 5 years, although I sure hope so. It's one of your favorites. Now that I'm talking about TV shows, I mean, how many more Fantastic Beasts movies are out? Aren't there going to be more of those? I'm going to wrap this video up now because of just the length and the fact that I can't really think of any more questions for myself. That sounds really weird. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I'm going to title it something like Dear 27-year-old me, or To Myself in 5 years, or yeah, something like that. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. And I'm not supposed to watch this until I'm 27. So I don't know how many of your comments I'll reply to, because I don't want to accidentally click on the video and then reopen it, but we'll just see how it goes. I hope my life is good in 5 years. I aim for it to be. I aim to be accomplished and happy, better. I think it's always a good goal to try to be better than you are currently, so I'm going to try my hardest to be better than I am now, and I'm just looking forward to the next 5 years.